Welcome to TTS Xbox Podcast, the podcast known to be late because of one gentleman. One gentleman, because he's the darkest man alive, and he needs to prove himself that when that light hits the sky, all I see is darkness. And he's the reason why we were late today, guys. He's the one and only Durt Crickety.
Hey,
What's going on, player?
bro, hold on? Why the chat roasting me already?
As they should,
MK
bro.
Michael said I was in Crackdown 3.
Hey, listen, bro. Listen. That game, you said some questionable things about that game, bro. You said you loved it.
I did like the campaign, bro.
You said you loved it, bro. But what
I
about the
said I
multiplayer?
liked the campaign. I thought the campaign was good.
Oh man, but what's going on anyway, bro? I hope you've been well. You good?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. What's up with
Chilling.
you, punk? Yeah, what's up with you, punk?
You know, it's been a crazy week, a crazy day,
Let me
man.
cut this shit off, bro. My light's flickering. Let me cut this damn shit off.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but guys, I know we're running a bit late. I wanted to go earlier, but shit happens. You know, shit happens and that. But this podcast, let me just remind you, some of you guys, maybe it's your first time. Maybe it's your first time coming to TTS Xbox Podcast. Maybe last week was your first time when you came to WBG Xbox Podcast. When it comes to TTS and WBG, it's real Xbox fans. Us guys on the panel are real Xbox fans. You guys in the chat are real Xbox guys. None of that fake shit. So, guys, don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. If you're worried about clicking on such a show, you don't need to worry about it when it comes to TTS and WEG. Is that right, Durt?
That's right, my man.
That's right, man. Let me give a shout out to the members first of all. We got Kendrick Starr. Shout out to you, homie. Senadex, Geese of Truth, Hector the Macho Man, Wick the motherfucking Click. What is up? Joey, aka Phantom Kraken, Ray Ray's in the chat. Ray Ray's a member hitting on the chat. Lighten Manny, Dirt Griggity, and
Dirt.
Chill Carlos, and there's more. Oh shit. Chill Carlos, Ben X Morgan, and Justin March. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you guys for supporting the channel, bro. Now let me get to the chat, bro. Shout out to them first. Let me get to the chat, man. I know there's the podcast started, but shout out to you guys for just dropping in, man. We got Jigga J in the chat. Who else do we have? We got PYD, the POS. What is up, player? We got MK and Michael 001. Red is there talking that shit. All I see, bro. All I'm seeing is all them blue spanner marks, check marks. Kendrick Starr, Roberto Delicon. Who else we have? We got AKO1K. What's good, G? I hope you're well. Apollo Cooper, Shizno Elite, Bunty, what go on, player? Smitty Smith. We got Ben X Moken putting up them emoji badges. Yo, guys, members, don't forget to put the badges up on that. Talk that shit, whatever you want to call it. Phantom Knife is in the chat. Kendo 2025, the forgotten one. Team Jazz. Oh shit, Team Jazz, what's going on there? I wonder who's that. Servant of Christ. What is up? Windows 79, Reggie Lee. What is up? Who else we have? And we got other Zinc, he's made it. And Six Slayer, Trey Frizzy. What is good? Real non-stop talent. Let's TTS. Let's talk that shit. Facts, bro. Facts. Erodamus. Hyperfan Gaming, aka I have a boy, Devin. Miss Marvel's in the chat. What's good? I hope you're well. And Big Papi Mofango. What is good in that, man? What is good in that? You're there. Shout out to the 40 plus people, especially when there's another big show going on, bro.
Yeah, shout out to you guys. Yeah. Hey, that just shows that they really rock out with us, huh?
100%, and really appreciate that, bro. Really appreciate it. Especially, I wanted to go earlier, but a lot of things happen, and we had to delay, But we're here right now. Obviously, guys, we got some good topics to talk about, and we're gonna be talking that shit. And guys, listen, I don't mind in the chat. I know some of you guys love talking that shit. Talk that shit is fine, and that we love it. We love it because you guys are here every week in, week out, supporting. Even when there's a TTS stream, watching or WBG stream when we do the E3s, they pull up. They'll
pull up. Even the bad E3s, they'll pull up and watch these shitty E3s with us, man. But it's fun, man. It's fun.
We got Fuzzy Beverly. What's going on?
What's up, Fuzzy Beverly? What's happening with you, man?
Yeah, I hope you're well, man. Now, there. Team Jazz. I wonder who that is. Is that a new person or something?
Yeah.
That was the original star of the team. Oh shit! What's it? Yo, Dale, why are they coming after you for, player?
I don't know what's happening now.
Hey, they're talking about noodles.
How
talk about
dare you?
instead of shit happens, dirt happens.
Oh man,
Oh man, they're killing you.
they're
Dirt.
killing me, man. They have no respect for me, man. Damn it. Oh man, no
How
respect
could
for
you?
me.
Come on, give respect to our WBG host of WBG and that. What? Come on, give the respect, guys. Coco Cho 8. What is good? Hope you well.
Coco Cho, what's up, bro? Hey, Rodimus. Saying COD is coming to Game Pass this year. Ooh, I speak it here. Ooh.
Ooh, we're definitely gonna be talking about that, the marketing deal. Jay Rampert, what's going on? Hope you well.
What were we talking about? New cut. I ain't got no new cut. What are you talking about?
Anyway, Dirt.
Durt.
Let's talk about the Xbox.
It's
Oh
me.
shit! Look at him.
It's
It's
me.
me. Link up.
It's me, everybody. It's me. Shit
Darkest
blurry, man.
Hero. Darkest Hero QB. It's trying to focus with your house background.
Yeah, the house is just so cold, man. You gotta show some respect, man. And you guys are not showing me respect. Like, do y'all see my house? Y'all see my nice ass house? Oh shit! Like my house
Oh
is
shit!
leaving. Oh shit! My
Yeah,
house is leaving.
it's the camera. It's the camera.
Yeah, yeah.
But shout out to the to these guys who are coming into the chat and talking our talk already, man. Now let's go. You're dead. I know they keep roasting you. Phantom Knife. Erodimus. Look, yo, it's my brother Julian. Julian,
And
come on, play, man.
look
This is
at
not
Kendo
twins.
said, "Need more light, Dirt." Why they
I don't know
roasting
how.
me, man? Jenkins say Dirt shadow big as hell. Come on, man. Y'all be roasting me
Okay,
on WBG when Joey was wearing the mask, R&B was wearing the mask, and y'all was like Dirt wearing the black mask. What the hell, man?
come on,
I
give
am
the
human. I
respect.
have feelings. I have feelings.
Yeah, man, we have feelings in that. You're dead. Can you pull up the super chat for me, bro, and read it out?
Yeah. Shane Tomlin with the £5 came to watch my favorite show, but then found out you two twerkers will have to do. I can't see Dirt face and Dirt's head.
Oh
What?
shit! Oh shit! Come on, man. You don't have to kill him like that. Come on,
Oh man,
guys.
this is what.
Let's get into the topic. Let's start the topics and that.
What
I
the
know
fuck
you soft, but let's start the topics. 9-2 lives. What's going on, bro? Hope you well. 210. What's going on, G? Yeah, man. Johnny Dirtans as well. What's good, G? Now, let's talk about the Xbox Series. And we're not talking about America right now. We're not talking about UK or Europe. We're talking about Japan.
man?
Woo! Now, do you remember the lifetime sales for the Xbox One generation? Do you remember that?
Oh shit.
It was
Was it
about
50,000 or something or 100,000?
about 115, 110, I believe it was.
And
Some
that
shit like
was
that.
in 8 years.
In 8 years. Now we're crossing 200Ks, 200,000 guys with the series console and that.
So
Now
you
I'm gonna
telling me, Sean, in a year and a half, it has already surpassed the Xbox One in
imagine that.
Japan?
Imagine that. That's
Crazy.
how crazy is it. Now I'm gonna share my screen, guys. Now XCOM, what's going on, G? Now they're looking at this for the first time since launch. The Xbox Series actually outsold the PlayStation 5, that big bitch, for a week in Japan. Last week, the Xbox Series, over 6,000 units were sold in that week. PlayStation 5, only 2,600 sold in that week. Now, this Xbox Series also passed over 200K, the lifetime sales in Japan last week. End of the day, we know PlayStation still got a big lead, but to see what Xbox Series is doing, it's pretty decent, man. It's pretty good. They're trying to push that market. And when you see this, compared to 115, 110 last generation, these guys have crossed 200Ks. And that one console, I remember when people were making fun of that console, making fun of the Series S and that. Nobody wants that shit. Nobody wants that piece of shit. Nobody wants that stuff. Yo, as we're going right now, we heard the excuses the Series S should not count. There should be two separate units, and the Xbox is cheating. Did I make that up there? Am I imagining that, or was that real?
No, man, we got plenty of receipts with shit like that.
Now, when you see these numbers and that, and we talk about Baby Bro, Baby Bro is one of them consoles. You got one, I've got one on launch for my brother-in-law. That console is a neat console, a
Mhm.
neat, clean, small console, and that. And what you can do with that console is beautiful, and that for the price, for the size, you can put it as look. Phil Spencer had it when he did that interview. It was on a bookshelf. Nobody even noticed
Right.
until they revealed it and that. Now, when you see these numbers for the Xbox Series and that, and obviously we're not coming out and saying, "Yo, PS5 is dead. You done?
Yeah,
You
of
dusted?"
course
No,
not.
we're just talking about the Xbox Series and how's it doing compared to the last generation. When people actually think last generation is going to continue on the Xbox Series generation, but as of right now for Japan, even within the US MPDs is much closer as well. But as of right now for Japan this week, the Series console beat the PlayStation 5 about what 2-1? Would they
Yeah,
like to say 2.5-1?
yeah,
What's
pretty
your
much.
take on this, bro? And what do you want to say about like the Xbox? Or the, I'm
Really
gonna
three
bring.
to
I'll
one.
bring. No, I'll bring a second part in. I'll bring a second part. But what's your take on this first of all?
I think it's cool, man. I think it's just going to show that. I mean, well, first of all, let me say this. Like you said, we're not saying that it's going to beat the PS5 in Japan. We're not saying it's going to dominate in Japan. Of course, we're not saying that. It's just a big surprise to see that the Xbox Series S outsold the PS5. I know it's only 1 week, but ladies and gentlemen, we've seen months where the Xbox One would sell 60, like 60,
6-0, guys. Not 60,000. Not
60.
not 600.
Yeah, 60. We've seen that in the past. So this is going to show you that Xbox made the right decision. That's how I'm taking it, right? That's how I'm taking it. Like I said, I know it's only 1 week. It's not a huge thing, but it is huge as far as this is Japan, man. They don't rock out with Xbox. I know shortest issues with the PlayStation. Yes, yes, we know. But they're actually buying the Xbox. I mean, 6,000 is like, bro, the equivalent of 200,000 over here, I swear, because it doesn't sell over there. It just doesn't sell in Japan. So,
Of course,
Sean, this
bro.
is crazy news, man. I couldn't believe it.
Now to see what it can do, and we thought, Japan, they're not even trying. They're not, what's the point? What's the point when you're only selling that much? Last generation, you only sold that much and that, and to see what they're doing right now, and like I said, we're not delusional, guys.
Yeah, of course not.
We just seen this week. Who knows next week and that? But guess what, guys? You guys in the chat, us guys in the panel, we will talk that shit no matter what. I don't care if it beats about one console. We talking that shit because we were told nobody wants the series console, especially the
Exactly.
S. Now, let me get a
Exactly.
super chat before we I move on to the second part of this. Smitty Smith for the $5. Shout out to you, homie. The series S is effing up Japan like Godzilla, the Book of X. You hear that? There? Like Godzilla and that. King Kong, that big bitch King Kong ain't got shit on the Series S. He ain't got shit. You seen the new movie? You seen it?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Godzilla
seen
versus
that shit.
Kong. What
Yeah, I seen
happened?
it.
PS5 got destroyed.
Yeah.
Now this is the second part, and let's be honest in that. Let's keep it real in that. Xbox has been trying in Japan. Phil's been visiting. Not like he just put it out there and let it die. He
Mhm.
is actually trying on that, and we're seeing more and more like job listings. As you can see, like here, as it comes on the screen. Would you mind reading this out for me, please?
Job listing. Microsoft is hiring for a production partner manager for the Xbox team, Xbox Japan team, working with both major publishers and indies to help them navigate the different stages of the end-to-end product lifecycle on the Xbox and Windows platforms. Witnesses for Amber Heard. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Sean, like you said, they're trying, bro. They're trying. They're not giving up on Japan. And all you can say is that, yes, they're trying, bro. I mean, and that's good. Just like when I was a basketball coach, I just asked my players, look, if
Mm,
we get our ass whooped, if we try hard, if we
yeah,
played your hardest, that's all you can ask for. And Phil Spencer and the Xbox trying to do something in Japan, I think that means something. That means a lot. Right? I know for us, it's like, yeah, yeah, who cares about Japan? They don't rock out with Xbox, but at the end of the day, they could have just gave up after the Xbox One generation, bro. The Xbox
and
One sold 100,000 copies in 8 years in the whole country. You know what I'm saying? In all of Japan. So let that sink in, bro.
that definitely let that sink in, guys. I know people might not be into the Japanese games and that, but one thing I've been loving so far, one thing I love the games that when Phil went to Sega, And we know they got a relationship, a partnership with the cloud, like something to do with cloud gaming as well, or making a game with the cloud in mind. But one of the games that came in 2020, I believe, well, it was announced at XO19 when I was there, the Yakuza series.
Mm-hmm.
The Yakuza series has never, ever been on the Xbox platform. Never. And most of these games that come, look, Phil said this, it makes him cringe. Basically, it pisses him off when he sees games like that going on the freebie. Yakuza coming to the Xbox platform, I played all the series and I loved 90% of them. I loved it. The rest were okay, but incredible games. Now, what that did to us and that got us Lost Judgment. Now, you played Lost Judgment. I go, it's a great game, a different style of Yakuza game and that detective and that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first time you playing a Yakuza multiverse, if you want to call it that way, like a verse
Yeah.
with that. Like that would never ever come. The first one did not come. It was on. When did the first one arrive on PlayStation? Was it 2018 or something?
It was 2018 and it didn't come on Xbox till what 2020, right?
2020 and that. Now you got to play the first one. Second one, obviously, you got it, but you're not hit it yet.
Right.
To see games like that, at one point, you might say, "Nah, I'm not interested in that shit. I don't want to play that shit." But you played it, bro. And what was your take on Judgment?
It was fire, man. I finished it. I remember when I had COVID, I was kind of quarantining in the basement of my home, and bro, I just finished that game, and it was amazing. It was a dope game, man. I never would have tried it. I mean, I didn't try it because it was never available on the Xbox. So if the game is not your boogie, that's fine. But there's a lot of people that would give that game a try, and they should have because it was a good game, man.
100%. It's a great game on that. Let me get a super chat from Justin March with the $5. Shout out to you, homie. 6-0 stinging with De Niro. 6-0 stinging with De Niro on that. Woo! Talk that shit, player. And
Justin,
that's what
what's
it
up?
is. Yeah. Sean A. Harris. What is
Hey
good
yo,
play?
Zing, and let me say something right quick. I understand, bro. They don't sell as many consoles in Japan that they used to. We understand that. I think what we're saying is it shows you how Xbox is doing things to make people actually consider getting an Xbox. We know the Japanese console market isn't nothing compared to the States. We understand that, bro. We totally understand that, but it's just showing you that things are changing. Things are a little different. Some people wouldn't even sniff at the Xbox One. Yes, the Xbox 360 sold, I guess okay for Xbox in Japan, but the Xbox One, bro, no, a 100,000 console sold in 8 years, but already a year and a half they have surpassed that by 100,000. So that just goes to show you that they did something right. That's all that we're saying, bro.
I agree with that. What they're doing is the right direction. That regardless if you
Mm-hmm.
think the games, that you might not play them games. Hey, them games are never on the box. You try them out, you might fall in love with them games. Now, I'll give you a prime example. When my game of the generation last gen, it was The Witcher 3. Now, there,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's the same with you. Did we
Yeah.
play the first fucking 2 games?
Nope.
No.
Didn't even consider playing the first 2 games.
That's what I'm talking about. Spider Ring, what's going on, my G? Hope you well. That's what I'm talking about. Assassin's Creed games. I've never completed the early ones until what? Odyssey. Because there's a chain of direction that is to change the direction. That's what I'm talking about. You don't need to be a fan of like Dirt's never played. He's never completed a Yakuza game, but Lost Judgment, he loved it, completed it, put 20, 30
Yep.
plus hours into that game, and that's what I'm talking about.
I thought it
Them
was like
games are
40, 50 shit.
yeah, it's a long game because you fall asleep all the time.
Yeah, I do.
Oh shit, Sean, you seen that picture of Dirt on Twitter? Oh no, what picture? What have you done out there?
I ain't did shit, man. I don't know what
Are
Red
you
be talking
sure?
about. Yeah, positive.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm really happy that what they're doing, they are making moves. I know you get the PlayStation guys and that Tim K, what's his name? Tim K or some shit. That guy, that journalist or something. He's always crying about Xbox. Crying about Xbox. I think he used to work for Bloomberg, if I remember that.
Oh yeah, that
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 Tim
that
guy.
that yeah, Kim
Kim, yeah. Did you see
oh
these
my
guys
god.
crying, trying to justify it? We're not saying is killed the PlayStation. Overall numbers, PlayStation is doing great. Much better. But these guys gotta justify it. Come out with all the numbers. Look at this, that's fake. Even guys like on other podcasts and that, they were doing the same shit. It's just unbelievable.
Shaan, bro,
When
you about to get me on the rant.
Go for it, bro. Let's go.
Look, I always say, guys, that's the difference between us and some of these PlayStation fanboys in this community, man. This is why I dislike them. This is why I can't stand them. We give credit where credit is due. They absolutely refuse to give Xbox any credit. I guarantee in a few weeks, if Xbox shows some new IP, they show some new games, some gameplay, they're going to find something else to say. This is why I can't stand these guys. I can't stand them. Xbox won 1 week in Japan, doubling the PS5 sales. Cool. I know it's not really a big thing, but I think it's cool to talk about because Xbox actually did something decent in Japan. And the Japanese people actually bought some Xboxes. So us saying that, what's the first thing they say? Oh, it's bullshit.
Yep.
Who is these? Where these numbers come from? What is this? It's funny when it's some bad news coming from some random person, they run with it. If it's some good news from some random person, they criticize it. Oh, wait a minute. Who the hell is this guy? This is bullshit. My mama could have said, yo, Redfall and Starfield is delayed. Oh, who the hell is this chick? But I don't know. But hey, look, Redfall is delayed. But let some big time journalists say, yo, Xbox won last week in Japan. Who the hell is this guy? Who is this dick face? Who is he? What is his credentials? Let me see his gamer score. Who is he? You see what I'm saying? These guys are full of shit, man.
With the ambassador chick as well. They went,
yeah.
Bro, she said one thing.
Who is this girl being positive about Xbox? Let's check her gamer score. See, she doesn't play any damn games. But let some dude on Twitter, there was a dude I used to argue with, bro. I can't remember his name. I don't even see him anymore. He used to come at me all the time. And I called him out about something, and he told me I don't even play video games. I said, what? But guess what? He had a bunch of ponies backing him just because he was talking shit about Xbox. It's crazy, man. I'm telling you, these dudes are frauds, bro.
I agree with you, bro, man. Let me get the shout out to Jigga J for becoming a member, man. Shout out to you, homie. Hope you well, man. Shout out to you. And we got the angry therapist with the $5. Because sorry, I'm late. Talk that shit. Sorry, I'm late. You know, I was running late, guys, but it is what it is, man. Shout out to you guys for coming down. Now, you know what? I want to move on. Let me write my timestamp down. I want to move on to this shit. Now the Activision deal. I know we keep talking about it. Now, was it the CEO? I'm gonna pull it up for a second. I can't remember the person who's dealing with it. There, was he the CEO or was he the? You're there.
I'm sorry, the president of Microsoft.
Or the president of Microsoft. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, Brad Smith, president of Microsoft, talks about the Activision and Blizzard acquisition. It is moving fast, at least fast enough for one of this size. We have received requests for information from regulators in Brussels, London, and Washington. Now, I like to hear this. There,
hey, bro, you only had the one with the actual quote that we need to listen to, bro.
Bro, if you got it, go for it.
Let me find it. Yeah, it's a quote that he had. That's pretty cool. But go ahead.
Talking about that, we've been hearing about this deal, man. Senator block your president and that. People are trying to block it. They're looking into it, FTC. We waited for this deal to get done on that. But to see this more information come out about this, it's moving on a good pace. The shareholders, majority of them, I think 95 plus 98%, were happy with the deal and that, what they're getting with the share stocks and that. Everybody was happy with that. Others think, yeah, we talked about this. The deal is done. Microsoft knows what it's doing. Microsoft knows exactly what it's doing, man. Do you think they got pieces of shit lawyers like Sony?
Right.
Do you think they got Amber's Heard lawyers? Motherfucker, we got Johnny Depp's. That's how we roll. That's how Phil rolls. That's the shit. That's how we got, man.
Trying to find it. I'm trying to find that quote.
Hardy
Hold on,
Swan,
so
what's
I get
going
this
on,
thing.
G? No, it's all good, bro, man. Hardy Swan, what's going on, G? I talked that token that Jigga J 6K 30. What's going on, man?
6K Durt.
Now that's what I like to see in that, and I want to like get to find that quote. Then I'm gonna move on to that marketing deal. That marketing deal is very interesting. In that, and could this be the one? Could this be the year that I'll get to it. Have you found it yet?
Yeah.
Now let them pull this up and you can read this out for me. Shout out to you. Shout out to the 71 people in here.
Oh
Hit that like
shit.
button.
Nice.
Also,
Like
go for it, bro.
the quote that I really love, he said, one of the lawyers summed up the situation well by saying, "We are coming to the end of the beginning, and now we are starting the beginning of the middle. It's a long process, and we are still at a stage where we answer questions. For us, of course, the faster this is done, the better, but we will respect the process." So they're pretty much in the middle of the whole process, Sean. The
Mm,
middle, it's a long process, but everybody knows there's a beginning, there's a middle, and there's an end.
of course.
How long would a middle take? If they finish the beginning process in what 3 months, maybe the middle will take
Another
two to
three
three
months.
months.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying. So this is, hey, bro, this shit is going to go through, man. Like you said, Sean, this is Microsoft, one of the top two companies in the world. Them and Apple go back and forth in the world.
Yep.
Richest companies in the world. You think they're going to have some Rudy Poo lawyers? You think they're going to have my cousin Vinny as their fucking lawyer?
Come on, play. That's an awesome movie.
Awesome movie, bro. Even though like he wasn't a lawyer, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
The two Utes. You know what I'm saying is, bro, they're Microsoft. They're going to have the best lawyers money can buy because they have all the money, right? So these lawyers know everything. Those lawyers were not. They're advising Microsoft to say certain things, to do certain things. You think that Microsoft would have even tried to do this if they didn't think they can do it? So for all of you POSs, Miss Senator, please shut down this acquisition. Please shut it down. All you ponies crying. It's over. It's over. This shit is going to go through. I'm sorry, Sean.
No, that's hilarious. Rarely goes your uncle's dad's uncle's Wesley Snipes. We got G Stealth with a $2. What's going on, homie? And he's a real Xbox guy. I think on WBG at and we put his picture. He's got all the Xbox boxes from day one. A real dude on that. He goes, yo, what is going on, my G? Hope you well. F these ponies. Facts, bro.
F them
Now
all.
at all, and I love the you're dead. What's gonna happen when the deal gets done? That day on Twitter, that day on
Sean.
media, I'm sure a lot of people, including myself or you or me, will be going live. No matter what time, whatever time it is.
Mm-hmm.
If we're free, if we're allowed to no allowed. If we're free, we're gonna go live, no matter what.
Bro, it's going to be fun. It's going to go live. And I'll tell you, Sean, I don't know why, bro, but part of me still think they're going to allow Warzone to remain multi-plat. But the standalone Call of Duties, I don't know why. Because when they admitted that, oh, yeah, we're going to leave Call of Duty multi-plats, they didn't really specify to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being a bot. But bro, that would be a lot of fun if that shit became exclusive. The standalone Call of Duties become exclusive, man. That would be a beautiful day. But when this acquisition is over with, Sean, like you said, we're going live. We're gonna have a good time, man. A good time.
Of course, man, and I'm sure the guys in the chat will have a great time on that because this is not a joke. $70 billion has never been done before on this level, and who did that for us? Phil Spencer, straight
Yep.
up. I know King David loves saying that stuff, but Phil Spencer made these deals happen. There's a reason why the Zenimax deal happened. You think
Mm-hmm.
you think it's because of Phil Spencer with Todd Howard and the boys, the homies, bro. There's a reason why that Starfield got delayed. You think when Todd Howard came to him and that, so listen, bro, I need more time with Starfield and that. Phil obviously be disappointed, but listen,
Mm-hmm.
you're the homie. I believe in the product. Whenever you're ready to ship it, let's go. And that's what happened 2 days before that picture. That's what must have happened at the time. But the Activision deal, I want to transition into this as well. We keep it at the same topic, but the marketing deal. Now,
Mm-hmm.
you were saying at one point you wasn't too sure. So Sony got the marketing deal for what, 5 years?
Well, that's my assumptions because Xbox 360, they had Call of Duty marketing throughout the entire generation, which was 8 years. And they also had Call of Duty marketing for 13 and 14. The last Xbox marketed Call of Duty was Advanced Warfare, which came out in 2014. The Sony has had it since. We do know in 2020 they supposedly I believe they extended the contract, the marketing deal, and here we are now in 2022. But as this picture you just shown, Sony is showing their this year's marketing deal. No Call of Duty. Now I'm not going to jump off of a ship say yo no Call of Duty on here because we don't know. Maybe they just decided not to show it. But why the fuck is Grand Theft Auto up there? First off, um,
They got a marketing deal for the money credits and all that shit, online
oh
shit.
okay. Deathloop, like we know, they probably had marketing deal until September when it will probably most likely come to Xbox. I don't even know
Yep.
what Jensen is. Hogwarts, we know they
Jensen
have.
Impact
Okay, Hogwarts, we know they have the marketing deal with that. What's the other one? It's getting blurry. I can't see what
for
that.
Spoken.
Forspoken, okay, we know that's a timed exclusive. NBA 2K, they obviously have the marketing deal with that. Ghostwire Tokyo, yeah, it came out this year, so they have the marketing deal this year, even though it's a timed exclusive. FIFA, the Avatar game, and Final Fantasy 16.
So I wanna take a
Hmm.
look at the FIFA game because they changed the name. Is this the final year for FIFA,
Yeah,
the name
I
brand?
believe
Because
this
it's
is
changing
final
the
year. Yeah.
football club. We know Hogwarts. We send that on the state of play. Deathloop, we know that. That's a time for Spoken as well. That's a 2 year time, I believe. Final Fantasy. Who fucking knows about that game? Let's be honest. Avatar Frontiers as well. That's a Ubisoft game. And Grand Theft Auto, that's a killer game. So I'm not surprised I got that. But they're not showing. What's interesting is the Call of Duty game this year, and many believe, including yourself, that this is going to be the one. Modern Warfare, 2019.
Mm-hmm.
This 2022 is going to be something special. Apparently, they upgrade certain things, maybe with the engine or something, if I remember reading that correctly.
Yeah.
But Modern Warfare 2, how good would that be? Like, look, we know Starfield and Redfall took
Mm-hmm.
a hit for this holiday. Now, if they can manage, if they can pull off some sort of way to get Call of Duty dropping day and day, I'm not sure if Sony's renewed the license or they're not renewed it, some sort of contract, they've done something in a funny way. Microsoft has done it. I have no idea. But imagine that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 coming to Game Pass this holiday and that. Yo, is the
That's
internet's gonna break? Is the casuals gonna be looking at it like, whoa, what's going on
yeah.
here?
Yeah.
Baby Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah,
And
bro.
who knows, maybe the other games might start dropping in as well, the older ones. Who knows?
That right there, Sean, would be an absolute oh man, game changer. If that shit happened, which we're not saying is going to happen, we're just saying hypothetically, if something like this happened, wow. Like you like to say, Sean, wow.
Wow.
That would be incredible, bro. And the biggest game of the year, like next to Elden Ring, that's huge.
That's what I'm talking about. La B Gotham 617 AKO1 as well. La B Gotham 617 Series S this holiday. If they
Oh
can
man.
manage to bundle that with with Call of Duty,
Oh
bro,
my god.
yo, that's an interesting holiday. That's all I gotta
Oh, bro.
say.
But just like with the Xbox Series S, period though, Sean and Sean, they wouldn't bundle it. They would just give you a free month of Game Pass or free 3 months of Game Pass or some shit. If it's in Game Pass, you know what I'm saying?
Something like that.
Bro, but just that Xbox Series S, we see what he did in Japan last week. I know it's only 6,000, but that's a lot over there. Bro, that shit is going to kill it this holiday season, man. AK, you joined us late, brother. We just talked about that.
Yeah. Moving on a good speed. We love it.
Yeah, man, whew, that's the
But
news,
guys,
man.
like,
Good news.
yeah, that's very good news now to see this picture. And that, guys, what's your take on? I want to see. Is it possible that the game will come this holiday in Game Pass day and day for the Xbox Series, or does PlayStation have the marketing rights, or renew the marketing rights, or the waiting? I'm not sure to be honest on that. But if that comes on this holiday, Activision deal is moving really good. We talked about it in the middle stages right now. Call of Duty, there's no marketing right with the PlayStation as of right now with this. Yo, that's gonna be a crazy holiday there. If they
Mm-hmm.
can manage to do that, that will make up it will make up the blow that happened, last week, a week ago a bit. It will soften it. That's what it'll do. Call of
Yep.
Duty would be crazy to see that, man. Guys, look, guys are talking about the Series S. Series S is gonna make moves in that 100%. We talked about this and that. Regardless if you think it's a 1080p box and that, the game is next gen is doing the 120 FPS as well. Is played the Matrix demo and it's a next gen console and that's what it is. It's an entry barrier for that console. In the premium console, you want premium, you pay for it. Just the same with
Right.
TVs, phones, network with Netflix. You want that premium shit, 4K HD, pay that $20. That's what it's all about. But if that
Mm.
deal happens there, woo! That's all I gotta say.
Oh man.
Woo!
Say so only Xbox said a lot of articles saying Modern Warfare 2 will be marketed by Xbox. Really?
This
Hmm.
that's marketed by Xbox. Maybe the showcase.
Hmm.
That would be, hey guys, listen. We are what? 10, 22 days, about 22, 23 days away, guys. Look at that, guys.
Oh
Regardless of
man, we less than a month away, y'all. Goodness.
we're closing into it. Let's
Hmm.
see how it goes on that, man. This Activision deal is moving great. I love it and that. People are gonna continue to cry. You're gonna get the media guys that are Kim, Olem Tim and Jason Schreier and these guys. They're gonna hate on it. Porn
Yeah.
is gonna hate no matter what. We know that, but I'm talking about the media guys. Every time, every time something the Xbox does something good or something crazy in that article straight up on that. This is bullshit. Microsoft shouldn't be allowed to do this. Remember when Jason Schreier was on holiday or vacation or some shit?
Yeah.
And when they announced it, he goes, "I wish I was back in the office and that I would have fucking done a crazy article or some shit." Man,
Yeah.
that's how much they hate Xbox is crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. But Sean, this is if like you've been around last generation, it's really nothing new. Actually, it seemed like it was worse last generation. It seemed like everybody was hating Xbox last generation, except for Xbox fans. It seemed like all of the media was hating Xbox last generation, and some of it was justified. But now it seems like there's only few. You know, these guys stand out like Jason Schreier, that Take Him guy. There's a few that stand out, but last generation shit, it's like every part of the media was hating on Xbox, bro.
It's because the moves they've been making and it's never been done before.
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft did start something. They started something in the console space, and that's why you've seen Sony, making the moves as well. And other people, Tencent's been making moves as well, Embrace the Group as well. But when it comes to a console, when they're a public like console manufacturer, the ones who supplies the console, that's when the game changed, and that's where you're seeing a lot of these other guys getting in there. Like with Embracer Group, 120 plus studios on that. Most of the games will be multiplat. Who knows? You can make a marketing deal. It's possible. Money talks, and that's the way it is. Embracer Group wants that money. You pay them good money, you might get a time exclusive or some shit, or maybe a full on
Absolutely,
exclusive. That's the way
absolutely.
it's business, and that's the way they roll. But I'm looking forward to it. The progress is really good right now. Really
Mm-hmm.
good in that. And if Modern Warfare 2 is announced on the Xbox Game Showcase this June and coming this holiday, day and day, it's gonna be a hell of a week. Hell of a week and a hell of a holiday for a lot of kids. A lot of guys maybe just wanna, get a second console.
Oh shit!
Hold
I
on.
know what Ray talking about. He posted a picture of Forrest Whitaker. That ain't me, bro. That's another YouTuber, bro. He said this. He posted a picture of Forrest Whitaker talking about this dirt.
No, that's the trash in that. Come on, play.
Yeah,
That's
that
him.
ain't me, bro.
Yeah,
Oh
B
man.
got him. We would love to. We were hoping that Crystal Dynamics would be one of them studios, but it didn't happen, bro. Because they got bigger fish to fry. Let's be honest in that. This is a
Yeah.
money making game, not in the console side, on the mobile division as well. That's what we keep forgetting. Even though we don't care about the mobile division, we're here for the console stuff. But you got to understand when business makes sense. That's the reason why that shit was $70 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me get a super chat before we move on. The Angry Therapist with the $5. Shout out to you, homie. Sony been playing copycat since the PS3 days. They haven't been at the forefront since PS2 days. That's you there. Would you agree with that? Most of the things.
Yeah, brother. It's a lot of things they actually copy. I mean, people don't want to give them credit, give Xbox credit for certain things they have done for the gaming industry, like hard drive inside of the console, broadband
Multiplayer.
connection for internet, achievements. That's bro. Remember, PlayStation didn't add trophies until 2007
Some shit like that.
because Xbox gamer scores was really taking off, and they said, "Yo, we need something similar." That's why when I see these stupid ass ponies say Xbox has done nothing for this industry, come on, man, come on, stop it.
That makes you laugh at that. Let me take this away.
It's just
Carl,
stupid, bro.
Carl, what's going on, player? What's up, bro? That's the funny thing, bro. Now let's move on to the next topic, guys. And shout out to 90 people, guys. Wow,
Shit.
that is crazy, man. To get 90 people, especially with other guys on the show, like other guys going live as well. One of the biggest shows ever. Shout out to
Yeah.
you guys, man. 90 people. They really rock out with us there. Honestly,
You
dog,
guys are awesome, man.
it means
Just
a
to
lot,
hear
bro.
us two POSs talk about gaming.
Yeah, man. Now I want to talk about this Sony PlayStation going pushing on multi-platform, pushing on it, taking a major step forward into becoming more multi-platform. Did you see that shit there?
Hell yeah, I saw that shit.
They're talking about it. They want to break down barriers. We heard Jim Ryan. Jim Ryan's talked about this in an interview. We've done videos about this there. This
Mhm.
guy has said it from day one. Like whenever he took over from Sean Layden, the tens and the twenties is not enough. When you're making blockbuster games, high quality games, the 10 and 20 is not enough on that. I don't know people are gonna cut for was it Horizon Forbidden West because that's getting bundled into a PlayStation 5.
It's getting bundled, man.
So it's not the same that. So we talked about it for years there. PlayStation's moving on their own PlayStation moving on their own pace and that.
Mm.
Your Apollo Cooper, let me see. Did I miss Apollo Cooper's chat?
I didn't see it.
Did I miss Apollo Cooper?
Was it a no? Was it a members?
Wasn't it a membership? I can't remember. Let me take
Let
a
me
look.
see. Let me see if I can find it.
Sorry about that if I missed it, bro. I'm not sure if it's popped up or not. Normally you can see it most of the time. If it's a normal super chat, it pops up. Team Jazz with a $5. Shout out to you, homie. Maybe they know they will be able to put COD on Game Pass this fall, so would be stupid not to delay Starfield and Redfield. Need
I
to
don't.
spread content out.
I don't see Apollo Cooper shit, bro.
Sorry, Paulo Cooper, and that is not showing to be honest. Guys in the
Oh,
chat.
so like he said he had paid for it, but it never did show up. Even on
Yeah,
his end, it didn't show up. That's jacked
wow.
up,
So
bro.
Paulo Cooper, just write what you want to write, and I'll bring it, bro.
Yeah.
We know YouTube has been bugging as well today.
Yeah, YouTube has been tripping lately, bro.
Now, shout out to Straggly Rock. Now, seeing the major step forward from PlayStation and that, seeing the ponies trying to stick to the old narratives, trying to stick to their guns and that, from never be on PC, 1 year time exclusive, 6 months, they'll never go day and day and that. They came out once again, doubling down, tripling down on that, talking about a major step in becoming multi-platform. Now, what do you want to say to these pieces of shit when they were saying this shit to us last generation when the Xbox has no games, no exclusive in that? What do you want to see? Look, you lived it. You're there. Take it back. Take it back.
Shaan, you know my brother. When it comes time to talking about what was said last generation, you know and I know. I remember everything that happened in 2017. I remember the shit the Pony said back in 2018, even 2019, and definitely 13, 14, and 15. I remember, Shaan. I was there. I lived this shit. PlayStation would never put their games on PC. Wrong.
Breaking down barriers.
Look at that. PlayStation would never do a subscription service besides PlayStation, Plus. They would never. They don't like who plays old games. All of these things they said over the years, and look what happened. You said it, Shaan. Jim Ryan himself said 10 to 20 million sales isn't enough anymore. It's not enough anymore. And you know and I know. PlayStation exclusives sell pretty good. They don't sell Nintendo good, 40 to 50 million.
And look, them games are what, like them games are like what 30 million, 40 million max to
Yeah.
make.
But like a game like Horizon Zero Dawn was bundled. Spider-Man was bundled. God of War was bundled. Last of Us Remaster was bundled. All of these games were bundled, and every time they sold a console, they would include that as a game sold. I'm not saying these games didn't sell well. I'm saying that Jim Ryan said 10 to 20 million consoles. I'm sorry, games sold is not cutting it anymore. So they want to make multiplayer. And they say multiplayer. I don't think they're talking about Xbox. I think they're talking about PC. So in my eyes, day and date on PC will eventually happen. They say I don't like Richard T. Jones, Sean. That's not the first time I heard that, you POSs.
I'll just say that looks like Luke Cage.
Luke Cage. I heard Richard T. Jones, which is the guy that played Why Did I Get Married?
Oh, him. That one. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's who Richard T. Jones is. Or like the Wood. But
The
no.
wood.
So yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Day
Now,
and
Durt,
date on PC will most likely happen eventually.
now read this out for me, bro. The one that's highlighted in this. This was last year in the interview with Jim Ryan.
Yeah, Sony has hinted a number of times in recent years that it feels restricted by PlayStation hardware. Oh, shit. In an interview late last year, Group President Jim Ryan said that he's frustrated that the company's first-party games reach a relatively small audience. I think some of the art our studios are making is some of the finest entertainment in the world. And to gate the audience frustrates me. He admitted, I love to see a world where hundreds of millions of people can enjoy those games. I'm telling y'all right now, day and date is coming. Day and date is coming, man. It's
do you know what's
okay.
funny?
It's okay.
Yeah, do you know what's funny? They still don't believe it.
Bro, man, come on, man.
They still do not believe it. What's going on right now with the PlayStation? That's the crazy thing. They believe they'll keep it time 1 month. 1 month is not. That's nothing as well. Let's be honest, guys. 1 month, 4 weeks. 4 weeks ain't shit. I know that's the only narrative you probably hold on to,
Yeah.
but I'm willing to bet when it comes to the service as well, that service will come to PC as well very soon as well. Once they get the stuff sorted on PC and that, they tried with PS Now and that. This is why they rebrand it. This is why they talked about the old school games and some of the more recent games as well. What's this here?
Yeah.
What's this?
Hey, Darkest Hero said, I guess we don't need the PS5, right? Remember they used to say that to us? Shout out to Darkest Hero. You must have been around last generation. They used to say that, man. Don't give me, oh shit, Sean.
Get started, bro. Get started.
Darkest Hero, you are speaking facts, my man. How often did they used to say that to us? When Xbox in 2016, when Xbox announced that all of their exclusives will go on PC the same as Xbox. What do I need Xbox for? Huh? If all of these games go to PC, and we was like, hold on, man, everybody's not a PC player. Nope. I'm going to get me a PC and build me a $5,000 PC. What do I need an Xbox for? Listen, guys, please forgive me for repeating myself and saying the same shit. But I'm going to say it again. I lived this shit. I was here. Every podcast, watching people videos, on Twitter. Everything they say, I remember. I even have some of this shit as receipts in my phone. I was here. They said all of that shit. I had a guy today say something to me on Twitter, called me a liar, because I put out a tweet, Horizon Forbidden West. They didn't talk about game sales. They were talking about some shit like, I don't know, engagement. 2 billion arrows shot. 2 billion flowers picked or some shit. That's the shit Xbox used to say last generation. And PlayStation fanboys used to make fun of it. So I said, remember when PlayStation fanboys used to make fun of Xbox doing this? And some guy said, you lying. What? He must be new to the community.
Has to be.
He has to be. He said, I'm lying. Are you serious? No, they said it. Because people used to make fun of Xbox like, yeah, Xbox 2 million people ate ham sandwiches and killed zombies at the same time. You know,
I
they used
remember
to make
that.
fun of it. Do you remember, Shaan?
I remember that shit, man.
Yeah,
They used to love to run with that, man. What about the sales? Does that equate to the sales and that? What are the
exactly,
sales?
Shaan.
Phil,
Let me
Yo, Phil, go for it, bro.
let me just show the tweet. They used to. I don't know if this is a topic, but for you about to
Go
run
for
with
it.
it
Who
right
gives a
now.
fuck?
Who cares? This is the shit. Let me show you guys. Okay, so this is the tweet. The Horizon community loves going in for a sneak attack. So far, players have crafted and bought 21 million smoke bombs and used 208 million stealth strikes to take out enemies. Some of you are stealth experts, meaning you've managed 4K stealth strikes. Do y'all see that shit? Xbox used to say shit like this with State of Decay. Oh, you killed 2 billion zombies. You have crafted 3,000 potions. Stupid shit like that, right? So I said, I vividly remember PlayStation fanboys roasting Xbox for announcing stuff like this. My, oh my, have times changed. And I just laughed. You know what I'm saying? I just laughed. And then of course, you know, people come in to play. PS game. Look, he
Oh
go.
shit.
Durt right
They
now
did the same
making
with that.
no exclusive. See what I'm saying? They twist the fucking topic. I just said y'all used to make fun of PlayStation. I mean, of Xbox for saying this shit. He making a gif out of me. He's a bitch though.
He's a bitch, yeah,
He's
definitely. Most
soft.
of these guys are bitches.
All this whole now look, this nigga King Thrives, I muted. Yeah, for State of K. It doesn't matter what game Xbox did it for. PlayStation is doing it now. And he said, yeah, nigga, look, yeah, for State of K, because the game was so trash and so little, Xbox chose to talk about how many snacks we're eating, my nigga. So what's the purpose? So why is Horizon Forbidden West talking about this shit then? Did the game not sell well? Huh? Excuse me, sir. This guy, yeah, but y'all had no game, so it was different. Do you see this
You see
shit?
this shit?
Do you guys see this? Do you see it? Now, I'm trying to find a guy that said I was lying. He said, oh, you're lying.
Yeah, that's the crazy man.
Oh, see, look, now you're now spreading lies. Shameful. Call me a liar. Do you guys see what I'm saying about these ponies? Do you see what King Thrash just said? He said Xbox did it because they don't want to talk about sales. So, excuse me, sir, why in the hell is Gorilla doing it then? They're doing the exact same shit Xbox used to do. It was foolish when Xbox did it. It was meaningless when Xbox did it, and it's still meaningless. You can't tell me any different. I'm sorry, Shaan, go ahead.
No, it's all good, bro, man. That's the shit. This is. Let me get a Apollo Cooper's super chat, which didn't pop up for some reason. He goes, shot. He said this. He goes, so now that means Xbox owns all of the big money makers right now. Call of Duty, Minecraft, Overwatch, World of Warcraft, and Elder Scrolls 6, and hundreds more that can be brought back. Scary. 100. That is scary. Yo, they're
Crazy,
scared.
bro. Just imagine when that deal go through. Minecraft, Overwatch. I forgot about Overwatch and like World of Warcraft and that shit. I swear I forgot about it.
We want to see the studios embrace this and properly, like Toys for Bob. Get back to making Crash 4. Come on, Crash 5.
Yeah.
Come on.
Or
I don't want them to be.
something like that, yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't want them to be support studios. Paulo Cooper, shout out to you, homie, man. Even though it didn't pop up, I'm not sure. Only on Xbox, True Crimes, bro. If they bring that back, BC,
That'd be fire,
woo!
man.
That'll be
I would
fire.
love for Phil to call studios, even all the Xbox studios, say, hey, which one of you guys want to make True Crime? That would be dope, man.
That would be amazing. That the angry therapist with a $5 shout out to you, homie. Ponies changed narrative so much they forgot the crap they used to say. Facts. You did that is facts and that. When they
Yep.
used to do it with like State of Decay and Sea of
Mhm.
Thieves and the other games, like, they were making fun. Well, on the
Bro.
sales, Phil is finessing you in that.
Yep.
Xbox is finessing you in that engagement. Who cares about engagement and that? But as soon as they dog shit, Horizon Forgotten West does it, boom,
Yep.
it's amazing. It's
Then they
great.
want to start attacking us because Xbox ain't got no games in 2022. Well, Xbox ain't got no games in 2022. See what I'm saying about these guys? Listen, man. Listen, I told you I don't like ponies, bro. I don't know them in real life, and I don't want to know them in real life. Because if your internet persona is a piece of shit, I'm sure part of you in real life is a piece of shit. I don't want to know you. See what I'm saying about these guys, man? See, some of you guys that just found this community the last couple of years, when I'm always crying about last generation, y'all see why. I will never forget the things that they said. And I said some of these things I have in, like, as far as receipts, I have YouTube videos, bro. I have a YouTube video of Mooch. I can show you guys right now.
Show
Saying
it.
he
Show it.
confronted a kid about buying a PS4.
You
He
know what?
confronted a kid for buying a PS4.
I want to talk about stuff like that because we're gonna go to me and you just rocking at the moment. Now,
Yeah.
let's just transition to this. Not just talking about achievements. You know, PlayStation's bringing the PS. They're talking about PlayStation One games. They might be bringing back trophies and that.
Mhm.
What's your take on that before we start talking that shit?
Oh, no, see, like I said, when I keep things real, that's fire, bro. If
What do you
they're
mind?
bringing trophies for PS1 games, that's dope. That's dope. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due because I recently just finished Max Payne 1, Max Payne 2. I've been playing Dead to Rights, some old original Xbox games. And if they had achievements with those games, that would give you even more of a incentive to finish those
Incentive, yeah.
games. So I think that's a great strategy.
A smart move. A
Mm-hmm.
smart move out PlayStation to bring more people into the service because to play them games is I don't know if you have to have the service. I'm not sure if they work with the
Oh hell
physical
yeah, you
disc.
gotta have the cert. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
probably for the achievements. I don't know. I mean for the trophies, who knows? But
Yeah, so
yeah, man.
that's what they're looking at. And I think that's a smart move. And a lot of people who love them old games,
Mm-hmm.
if they get upscale, look, we talk about this when the older games get that 4K, FPS boost, HDR. Some of the games look great and that. Some obviously look rough, but they still get that 4K patch and it looks clean. Even though it might look blocky and stuff like that, but it looks clean. Now, to
Yep.
get the old school trophies back for your older games as well, Siphon Filter seems to be one of them games, and a lot of people have been asking for the like a remake or a sequel to the old one. But to see the
Mm-hmm.
old to see the trophy system coming to some of the older games, if it's PlayStation and PlayStation 2, that is cool. That's a cool feature, and then that's what they're pushing for. And I think a lot of people will eat that up. They will eat that up, and they will love it playing them older games, getting achievements. I mean,
Yeah, man. I think it's
trophies.
dope. I think it's dope, bro. I would never, that's just something I just can't do. Just because I prefer Xbox. If Sony does something that I think is dope, if it's a game that I love, I'm going to say, yo, I think it's dope, or that's a good idea. Flat out, it's okay. you know, we don't have to cap for everything Xbox.
Yeah, man. What's going on, Trey Frizzy? Now, what's good, man?
Hey,
Do anybody know if that 20th anniversary Duke controller is good? I'm not sure. I never got one, bro.
yeah, I don't know either, bro.
Yeah, what do you want
So
to say before we move on to talking that shit?
no, I was about to say something about talking that shit, bro. Like for some people that ignore how the first 3 years of the Xbox One generation, when Xbox had better games than the PlayStation, and that's just a fact. They had more games than the PlayStation, more exclusives, but it was all about the power. Listen, man, I remember Tsunami telling us that he didn't even know it was a big power thing. He was just enjoying his Xbox. He didn't know nothing about it. But bro, it was a video of a man, a GameStop employee, explaining to a
Mm.
customer why the Xbox One was dog shit compared to the PS4. I have video.
Let's bring it up. Let's go. Let's talk that shit. This
O-
is me and you talking
Okay,
that shit.
okay, this
Let's
is
go.
yours. Okay.
Hit that like button. 90 plus people in that. Shout out to you, man. Coming here, supporting us. Let's go. This is the shit we're talking about.
Now this video, let me show you how many views this video had got. Oh shit, my
Oh
Beetlejuice.
shit.
That's Beetlejuice. I was gonna use that. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me damn. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry.
That's all good, bro.
This video has 137,000 views. Do you see that?
A
All right.
lot of views.
Now, this is it's titled "Why PS4 is Better Than Xbox One." This video is also from 2013.
Is it better? It's more powerful. It's faster. It's got less restrictions, and there's no Connect camera to suck half your operating systems.
Kill him.
Not only that, in the Xbox One, Call of Duty Ghosts and Battlefield only run in 720p, full 1080p on the
1080p.
Motherfuckers don't know what 1080p is.
For this over the Xbox.
No question.
No question. No question.
There's nothing wrong with the Xbox, but you got to remember this too. Microsoft gave the NSA, the National Security Agency, full access to the Xbox One, so they can turn on your Connect at any time, look in your living room, listen in your living room, look at Netflix, see what you're watching.
That's creepy.
Anytime they want, you'll never know. Sony, being a Japanese company, said, "Screw you guys, we don't have to do that."
Right.
So there's no privacy invasion.
Plus, you got a camera.
Now I really want to get
Okay.
Did y'all see that shit? Do y'all think I be making this shit up, bro? How I said they did the Xbox One last generation, the first 3 years, and then it was so bad, it was already getting kicked. See, that's a damn GameStop employee telling these young dudes that. He was, did you see the shit that he said? Stardust, they said Stardust, that's the Gary. Did you see what I'm saying? Y'all think I'll be making shit up? I was around back in the day. That's what the narrative was, bro. Xbox had heli games. They had heli games. Had Dead Rising 3. They had Titanfall, Rise Son of Rome, Sunset Overdrive, Halo 5, Gears of War 4. They had the first 3 years, they were packed with first-party games, bro. And guess what? Nobody cared because it was about power. PlayStation, the only exclusive they had was Killzone, Knack. They had Bloodborne eventually. Infamous. What's it called? This shit? A Second Son. They didn't have no fucking games until they to E3 2016 where they announced all those fire games. They remastered The Last of Us. I'm telling you, the first three, they only had a handful of games. Xbox had tons of games. Don't forget about Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider. But nobody cared until they, announced the Xbox One X. And then Xbox didn't have no fucking games. Then PlayStation did. That's how that generation went. If you guys was not around, Xbox started off with the games, but had a weaker console. And that narrative was, bruh, you saw the video. That's the actual GameStop employee. If you're a young kid, don't really know what the hell is going on, you're going to buy a PlayStation because that guy said they're spying on you. It's 720p, 1080p. Like I said, Shaan, man, them guys probably know what the hell 1080p was.
They didn't know shit about that, man. And when the guy talked about the spying, listen, we ain't shit. Who the fuck are we? Exactly. Spying us and that. They shit it. And that's a GameStop employee, so they're gonna listen to that guy. And he's annoying shit, apparently.
Exactly.
That's the shit we're talking about.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, bro. So that's what happened. Then the second half of the generation, Xbox had the power with the Xbox One X, but it didn't matter because then they didn't have the games. And meanwhile, PlayStation lost the power, but they had the games. That's how last generation went.
Read that.
How do I know again, Shaan? Because I lived it.
You lived it, bro. Read this for me, bro.
The Angry Therapist. I'm going to get a drink of water real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, I just had one.
My throat was dry, that screaming. The Angry Therapist MD with the $5. Dude was worried about the government spying, but not about Sony being hacked and with all your info and credit cards leaked. Exactly, bro. And that video, man, that was one of many types of videos like that back at that time. You know what I'm saying? That video was from, what's the date?
Must have been 2014 or something.
Yeah, I don't see the fucking date.
Yeah, man, that's the crazy thing though, like to see what they were doing back then, and the flip floppers we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
They were out there and getting. You want to show that video there?
Oh yeah, do you say the flip floppers?
Yeah.
Let me go.
Show that video when they were capping. I imagine just me, you, guys in the chat going to like the local game and that. Yo. Why the fuck you buying a PS4 for?
Now Black Bond posted this video. This when he was roasting Xbox fanboys.
Look at this shit, guys.
And so he posted a video of Mooch, who at that time was an Xbox fanboy, harassing. No, well, let me just play it.
I'm a little disappointed. I was tweeting this all day today. I don't see why, as Americans, we don't back our brand.
Yeah.
I stood in line at GameStop the other night. I'm picking up Destiny. I turned to the kid behind me. Instead of hitting him with the usual hate, I hit him with, "Tell me why you're gonna why should I buy a PS4? Tell me why I should buy a PS4." He sat there. He's like, well, he's hemming and hawing back and forth. I said, "Don't you realize that, like, you're an American? You should be buying our products."
Where's that guy? Backbone used to say, or
Do
Blackbone.
you understand that?
Yeah.
Did you hear that? You're an
That's the
American.
shit.
You should be buying our products. So what changed?
What
What
changed?
changed now? Because you bashing the Xbox now. What changed? If you're a proud American, what changed? Do you understand when I say these guys are full of shit?
Facts, bro. That's interesting to see them videos and that. To see
I'm
people
telling you,
just
bro.
remember that.
This
And
ain't no fucking games with us, man. We real over here, Shaan.
100%, man. That's what I love, man. The receipts are there. When people ask us, saying, "What is up? What are you talking about? Why you known liars?" The receipts are there. The videos are there. Boom. That's how we expose these guys and that. They're out there telling kids, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Come on, support the American company and the American brand. Why are you buying
Yeah.
PlayStation? Why Japanese company?
So
That's
this
the
goes
type
to
of
show
shit
you
we're talking about.
what has changed, Shaan. Has his stance changed on being pro-American products? What has
Mm.
changed, Shaan? I don't know, but maybe they was all full of shit. That's what it seems like to me.
It seems like it. And when it comes to like this generation, the current gen right now we live in, a lot of moves are being made. Like when I went on a meal with the I went on a meal with the work people and my cousins came as well. And like I said, in the UK it's more or less PlayStation land. And two of them have the PlayStation. And they were talking about Xbox and Game Pass. And they were asking me because they knew I do the shows and talk about Xbox and that. They saying, what is this like? Game Pass and you can get it on monthlies and stuff like that. And when you talk about, I go, there's an all access program as well. You go, I think I've seen it. What is that? Like, explain to me what it is. I go, basically, there's no interest on it. You're paying for the console and the Game Pass subscription. When that 2 years is over, boom, the console is yours. If you want to continue with Game Pass, you continue paying for that service and that. And they go, how much was it? I'll go for the Series S. I looked it up on that. Series S was like £22, and the Series X was £28. And they go, that's it, that's it. And when I talked about Call of Duty and the races, like my cousin said to me, and he goes, I don't play the PlayStation 5. He's not a big gamer, but he goes, the racing games. He goes, I want to play that Forza Horizon. I go, bro, when the time comes in that, let me know and we'll work out. If you want to get all access, I'll drop the link when you're ready and that. But they're making moves. They've seen the moves they're making right now. If from Game Pass and the amount of games, which parent wants to go on that when the kid says, "Oh, I want to play this game," and you take a risk if it's $10, $20, $50, $60 in that. So many kiddie games in the Game Pass, included with the big AAA games and different types of games as well. There's no hit besides you taking that one subscription service monthlies, and that's what it is. That because they're making good moves in different ways, that's what most of these guys are disappointed or they're flipping because they don't like the way Xbox is moving. Where they used to love the old ways, sales, 20 years ago.
You know what, Sean? It just comes down to when you say a lot of things, when you're a content creator, and for years you say stuff, people clip stuff, people make videos about you, and then a couple years down the line, you do the exact opposite of what you said and everything you've preached. It's one thing to have a change of heart, Sean. If you just have a change of heart, you have a change of heart. But to completely go the opposite way of where your stance was before. That just goes to show me that they weren't that genuine to begin with.
I agree.
Because I'm not sure the motive. I don't know if it's money. I don't know what it is. But if you're not real to yourself, first off, you can't expect people to be real and follow you. when it comes to this video game shit, I am a diehard Xbox guy. I've been since the original Xbox. I thought about it the other day. I don't think I got an original Xbox until 2003. At first, I thought it was 2004. No, it was 2003. Fell in love with the console, been with Xbox ever since. And yes, when I criticize them, that's because how I felt during that period of time when I say certain things about the Xbox One generation, when I say certain things about them not having games, because that's coming from a real place. That's not me repeating somebody else's opinion. That's my opinion. My thoughts about those periods of the Xbox generation, the Xbox 360 generation with Shaan, when you and I watch these old ass E3s.
Yep.
That's, bruh, our reactions are like, damn, look at that shit was trash. Because we are genuine Xbox fans. We're not just some YouTube content creators that's just talking just to be talking. This is our real thoughts. Like I always say, Shaan, if you're not genuine, people are going to find out and they're going to call your ass out.
Yep.
If you're just one of them guys here, I'm just going to say what pleases my fans or what pleases the people that listen to my channel. It might work for a minute, but eventually you're going to leak. Eventually, what you preach all these years are going to leak if you're not real. And that's all I have to say, bro. I am a real Xbox fan.
Yep. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You're gonna slip up.
You're
gonna
gonna
slip
leak,
up,
bro.
That's it. That's what's been happening with a lot of these guys, and that people may forget, but the internet never forgets. They'll get the screenshots, they'll get the clips from videos on YouTube,
Internet
and
never forgets, bro.
they never forget. If it's there, bro, and someone clips it, boom, it's a wrap, and that. That's what most of these guys have gotten exposed as well. But I'm surprised they're still going.
Yeah, man. But I mean, bro, it's like even the other way around. There's this pony failed pyromancer. This dude that's flipped overnight to an Xbox fan. Come on, bro. You were talking shit about Xbox for years. All of a sudden, you're gonna flip overnight. There's no build up. No, it was literally one day he was still talking the same old shit. The next day he like, yeah, you know what? Xbox is dope. I don't believe you. What's your motive? G Stealth with the $5. That goes for all Xbox One generation. We all got step on. Bro, listen, man. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. You know, I don't know if you guys listened to WBG the other night where an old friend of mine, he dropped a super chat and I got upset because when I say I had a hell of a ride, it was a up and down ride. When I think about those bad Xbox One days in 2018, 2017, and I think about that time, it was hard, difficult being the Pro Xbox channel. Y'all, I know I say this all the time, but you guys really don't know. Bro, Xbox has shit but the Xbox One X. And we had Gears 5 in 2019. But at that time, Gears, Forza, and Halo didn't matter because that's the only thing they had. You guys have no idea how difficult it was being on a podcast when you're the only Xbox guy. And this guy is intentionally bringing ponies on the podcast to beat my legs in. But it was part of my growth. So I don't regret it at all. It was part of my growth, man. And you know, you grow off of that. You learn, you get better. And here we are.
Here we are, bro. That's what makes you. That's what makes you. Like, I've been in podcasts. I've been 2018 when I first started and that. And sometimes you may not shine. You know, you can be on podcasts and that, and people are like, who the fuck is this guy? He's a shitbag and that.
Right.
You know, and over time, slowly but surely, you could be there. And people have said that we miss you being on other shows and stuff like that, but it is what it is. But you do not shine completely. 100%, you do not shine on that. Before you get this done, let me just continue. You do not shine on that. And then as soon as WBG started and that, Durt hit me up on that. Durt was like, yo, Shaan. Hey, Shaan, this was like midnight, guys. It was like midnight or some shit. You know, he goes, I need the Xbox guys, and I would love to have you on with the specs and the announcement from the Series X. Came on and that, and obviously that show, loved it and that. They catered to me for the time. That's why they go at 6:30 and that. And that's what we're here. And over time, I've gotten better. You could be doing podcasts for 3, 4 years, guys, and that. Sometimes if there's too many people on the show, or you just not come. Maybe when you start off, you struggle a bit. But over time, and that on WBG, Dirt's gone better. I've gotten better. Joey and all the other guys as well. You get better and better, and you start to shine. And who would have known that I would be doing a podcast last year? It's coming to 1 year in June, guys. Never in a million years. Never in a million years I had any idea or any thoughts like I'll do a podcast. Shit just came out and I'm actually good at it. I enjoy it. I love it.
Yep.
And obviously, it's been amazing having you guys supporting as well, and everybody else who was there from day one and continuing right now. Just amazing that you do. What do you want to play, bro?
No, I'm I'm just showing you guys proof that when I used to do this podcast, he would intentionally get nothing but ponies, bro. He got Big Cloud Gaming, who was called Ryan the Professional back then. He used to be a pony. Don't. I'm just telling you, the guy is still a pony, but he's not as ponyfied as he was before. This guy OBJ is a pony. This guy Lincoln Clay is a pony. King Thrash, we all know him. The host Jay Wags, he was a pony. Griffin Gaming, he wasn't really a pony, but he wasn't an Xbox guy either. This one with the cat eyes, this is me. This other guy, all these ponies, bro, and it's me. You see how many people you got in this bitch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versus me. And that's just, so it's like I took my lumps because Xbox wasn't providing enough for me at the time. But bro, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? And bro, that's what last generation was. And on Twitter, it was just as bad.
I'll be honest with you. That over them years and that has made you better. Has made you into this person like doing podcasts, and you understand where it is. You don't get hit early, and then get hit later, and don't understand like what went wrong. You got hit earlier, even though like many people didn't know us back then as much. But over time, we lived through them times and that we understood who's what, how to play the game and that. And we learned that. And that's why WBG and TTS, Xbox podcast exists right now. Because we lived through it. We've seen our own guys who flipped. And we've been on podcasts when we've been getting attacked left, right, center. But as of right now, that's why we created WBG and TTS right now. And we learned from that. And that's the whole point. This is the positive you have to take from it.
Yeah.
Regardless of all them negatives and that, we won't forget. We will never forget. We will talk that shit no matter what, and that expose these dudes as well. Just like people never forget about the flip floppers and that.
Yeah,
but we've been there all day, bro. From the 2018 days, leading up right now with our own podcast, proper Xbox podcast, real Xbox guys as well. Not neutral, not fakes, and they're trying to do it for the clicks and that. This is real shit. And most of you guys in the chat are real shit as well when it comes to Xbox, straight up.
Yep. And let me say what Joe Smo said. He said, all my cousins used to be Xbox 360. Once the Xbox One generation came, they left for PS4. I stayed on the Xbox One. It was hell. Let me tell you something, brother. A lot of friends of mine did the exact same thing. And a couple of them actually got Xbox Series, though, I have to admit. But some of them are still PS5 guys. And that's what happened. Now, I'm talking some of these dudes were diehard 360 guys, like I was. But something with the Xbox One they just didn't like, and they left. So please forgive me for always crying about last generation, y'all. Please forgive me for repeating myself. I know I say that all the time because I'm one of them guys. I look in the mirror, I look at myself, I listen back to our podcast, and I say, damn, I do be crying about last generation a lot. But you guys, I need you guys to understand where I'm coming from when I say I was here, I lived it. That's just a personal story about video games where I'm so passionate about video games and Xbox to be particular, that when I think about that, it's almost like I was traumatized. No, it wasn't no traumatized and no shit like that. But like Shaan said, all of this stuff made me better as a content creator. You know, from me sitting in first for me just doing my content on Upload Studio, to me doing content in my work van, cutting my camera on and talking to me, you know, doing different things over the years. So like this is my like what's what I'm looking for, Shaan.
Was a forte.
No, No,
No?
I can't think of the word. It's like after I got COVID, but I be forgetting words and shit.
Happens, bro. You know I'm not been well. That's why I'm
Yeah, man.
actually
It's
knackered,
like,
bro.
yeah, it's like, yeah, your rare say I got bridal woman syndrome. No, but it's like it is what it is, bro. This is my not my life, but my journey. Well, I couldn't think of it. Shit, my journey. Thank you. My journey doing this YouTube thing in this community. This is just my journey. And are there some things I would have changed? Maybe, but most of it no. Because like Shaan said, it is who made me what I am today. So
course.
sometimes if I get angry, like on J-Wags, I got angry with him this past Monday. Sometimes that happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hope he didn't take it too personal, even though I kind of made it personal. But sometimes you just think about this shit like, bro, I had a long journey doing this YouTube stuff and I love it. I'm going to continue doing it. But shit, man, this shit you never forget. You just never forget. Like, that's why all these other ponies that's out here that was around way back then, I remember them. I remember all of them. I do. Even ones I never interacted with, I remember them.
As you should. You should never forget them. Because when they do like come on podcasts and you be like, oh, in a chat and that, you remember that shit. And some people may not know because they're still new to the community because it started during the pandemic.
Yep.
People will not know that and they might be one of cool. That's what most of these other Xbox guys trying to be cool, surround themselves with ponies and that, trying to get approval and that when they say something like to keep it real. Why do you think most of these guys get exposed in that? Blowing shit out of proportion, digging in every day, day in, day out. That's what the haters, that's what the ponies do. As an Xbox guy, you run an Xbox channel, most of your people, it's Xbox guys watching your shit.
Exactly, bro.
Straight up, they subscribe to you because you Xbox guys, they don't expect you to expect criticism. They expect that, but going in every day, going against the other Xbox guys, we're sending on Twitter, we're not making that shit up.
Yeah, man.
And that's what we're talking about. You guys will find out over time, and like how we found out during the late 20 when we're doing podcasts, you guys will exactly find like what's happened last week. You find out who the fake guys are and who does it for the clicks or views, or surround themselves with ponies because they're trying to please them guys. And that's what happens. They get exposed from the Mooch and Krabs and all these guys. The next guys as well, they get exposed. We know these guys. We know what the pedigree is. We'll never forget that. We won't trust them in that way.
Exactly, bro. And Shaan, like I always say, most of the things I'm talking to you guys about being cool with ponies or paying attention to certain things is because I did it. I was the guy trying to be cool with ponies. I was the guy because I was trying to be cool with ponies. I would, say certain things on Twitter to please them because I don't want to sound too much like an Xbox fanboy. So I would say this or I would say that. You know what, Shaan? I got proof.
Oh shit!
I got proof of some shit that I said when I was trying to be cool with ponies.
Oh shit! Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button.
And this pony still made fun of me.
Look at this shit. We are talking about receipts. Receipts. I'm talking about.
Cause I keep this shit in my favorites, bro. Where the fuck is it at?
What's going on, Shizno, man? Cooper, what's good, man? Fuck you. Hope you well, man. Hit that like button, guys. I love talking about this.
Yeah, hold on. Let me stop sharing because I don't want y'all to see all the shit I got on here.
Hyper Fun Gaming, what's going on, G? Hope you well. Yeah, he's not lying. Dirt's not lying in that. We're not lying. We've been there, and most of these guys have been there in the chat. But when you've been on podcasts, put it into that position that getting attacked. That's what we're talking about. We understand where every one of these guys have come from.
Yeah. Okay, I found it.
Yeah. Yeah. He's therapist. 100%.
He's playing some music, so I won't play it because he's playing some type of music. Sound like some Backstreet Boys. I won't play it. But he's talking shit about me, but he's playing the music. So just take my word for it. He's talking shit about me and playing this music. I'm not gonna play the music because I don't want Shaan to get copyrighted. So I put up this tweet. This was right after E3 2019. E3 2019 was kind of shitty. So I was kind of joking. What I was joking, right? So I said some of us Xbox guys are like abused housewives. Instead of showing concern and helping us, y'all laugh and make fun of us. Y'all ponies ain't shit. So I was kind of joking, but at the same time, I'm trying to, cater to some of my PlayStation dudes that I was kind of trying to be cool with. Do you guys see? So this guy saw this tweet. His name was Smoke Dog. He was a infamous Xbox basher last generation. Now he's more political. But he did how long was the video? A 2-minute, 38-second video laughing at me, making fun of me because of this tweet. So I don't know if you guys can see at the bottom, some pony says, so does the Xbox One X do checkerboard spousal abuser or true native spousal abuse? So this kind of funny, right? But they was making fun of me. But when I did this tweet, like I said, I was trying to, because I knew my PlayStation friends was watching or looking at my tweet. So I was trying to be funny, but at the same time, just
trying to cater to them as well.
Yeah, I was being critical of Xbox and cater to them at the same time. See, when I say these things, like I told you guys, because I lived it, I'm not just making up some shit. So what I've learned when I tried to be cool with these ponies, it just hit me like, nah, bro. Nah, fuck these dudes. And when I tried to tell certain other guys, they said, okay, Durt, I hear you. And they still cool with them. So you'll see what happened. I'm just telling you, you'll see what happened. Because that's what Shaan said. Fuck them, Durt. Let them learn the hard way. I said, yo, I told so-and-so he should really watch being cool with some of these. I'm talking about cool with diehard ponies. Like, yo, you really need to watch it. No, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. But they still cool with them. So they'll learn. They'll learn. So this is what I'm coming from, a place that I experienced all of these things. And I have proof. Y'all, like, you guys saw the proof. So
yeah, man, that's a great, man. Guys, I'm going to close out in about 10 minutes. We'll do Rocking with the Chat for 10-15 minutes because I'm not feeling well, to be honest, in that. But we'll do Rocking with the Chat, man. And some of you guys, you know what to do. Come on your phone. Time to talk that shit.
it's We Believe Green, baby. Man, I love that beat Devin made.
That beat's fire, bro.
Hey, speaking of Devin, hey, let me say that Durt, like Devin said, Durt not lying. I was there. He did not want to console war, just wanted to do his thing. Devin joined Scram Punks in 2019, I believe. So Devin was there. He was there, bro. He saw everything. He saw I was not trying to be a console war channel. I was just, just trying to be a pro Xbox content channel. And they still bashed me and came after me anyway. So I said, fuck it.
Yeah, bro, man. We got Zinc in here, bro. Pull Zinc in. There we go. Hey, what's going on, player?
The comments from other Zinc does not represent this channel or its affiliates. They are purely the words of other Zinc. I'm going to have to issue some Article 72 on some motherfuckers around here. Okay, and this is dealing with straight YouTubers out there, not this site. But that throws me off topic because Durt, you keep talking all of this shit, and I'm kind of tired of it. It's just no elite is tired of it too. Listen, you say you've been there. All right, that's fine. You've been there. I've been there since 1976. I've never missed a generation. I've never taken a year off. I've never taken a month off. I gained every month since 1976. I was there in the Xbox One generation also, from the start. That bullshit ass PlayStation 4 was not more powerful than the Xbox One. Allow me to prove it. See, this is when lazy ass developing came into the fray, right? Xbox had that ESRAM that worked great in the 360 generation. PlayStation 4 was easier to program for because it was the same as old shit because they had to totally ditch the PS3 because that bullshit didn't work. Okay, so here's what I have to say to you, Durt. Tell me when the first time the PS4 got a game that was 1080p, 60 frames per second live. What game was that?
I don't know. Like
let me help you out. It was none. They never had it. Never one time in the entire generation. Not that piece of shit Drive Club, not any of their Gran Turismo games, none of them. Xbox launched in 2013 with Forza 5 at 1080p, 60 frames per second live. Let's keep going. Hey, Durt, since the PlayStation generation was so great, what games were so great? Tell me these years, and I'll go back off of what I have. Because
I don't know what you listen to. I don't know what you want from me, bro.
No. Here, just check it out. Let me ask you a question.
No.
You
are the minority.
I want to ask you a question.
You are the minority.
Hey, Durt,
bro.
Okay, I'll prove to you how I'm not the minority. I'm gonna prove it to you after I finish this.
Xbox themselves admitted this shit, bro.
Hey, Durt, you need to listen from the first one of those productions to the last one. Okay. Just like you said things to appease the PlayStation crowd. They said that's the one. If I ever were at Microsoft, I would cut that shit the fuck out. And it seems like they're slowly starting to cut that shit out, trying to appease everyone. Because in business, you can't. That's the first thing I learned in marketing. You cannot make everyone happy. You just can't do it. But my point is, that's your opinion. But let me tell you how factually my opinion proves out. And you tell me where I'm wrong at. What were the big games of the PS4 generation? What were they? I mean, just off the top of your head, because we all can't recite everything without Googling something. So just the games that you've played that made all of these PlayStation exclusives so grandiose. Which one was it to you? Because I could tell you mine immediately.
God of War, The Last of Us 2, Uncharted 4.
Uncharted 4.
Let's see,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Detroit Becomes Human.
Bullshit. Get that shit out of here.
That's a good game, bro. That's a good.
Hey, man, you start naming that shit, I'll go with Rise and I'll go with Dead Rising 3.
Okay? You name two games that's not first party.
Hey, you know, look, they were only on the Xbox, but Spider-Man is not. Spider-Man has been on every damn console for the longest time.
What's your point, man?
Here's my point. My point is, say that's your opinion.
It is my opinion.
Because just like, but you saying it as it's fact, and actually, I'm sure it's pissing Shishnoi lead off too. Because we roll our eyes every time you say it. But check this out. Let me tell you how here's another thing. Like everybody like to crucify Halo, Gears, and Forza. Hey, Burger King wish like hell they had the McDonald's cheeseburger. They wish they had it. It's the #1 selling sandwich on earth. Now, since everyone wants to take away the top 3 games of the Xbox, let's take away Sony's top 3. Let's take them motherfuckers away and see what you get. You just can't take pieces from the puzzle and expect to have this great picture at the end of the day.
You are now last epic proportions, bro.
Okay,
damn,
since I'm about
you act like Xbox does no wrong, man. How can you
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
How can you sit here and give E3 2011 a 9 out of 10? That's the fucking reason Xbox was fucked up for 7-8 years.
Okay, Durt, I'll tell you what. Let me tell you what happened at E3 2011. You're going off of one picture. At E3 2011, Durt, E3 lasts for 6 days. At E3 2011, that's the day Gran Turismo died. Their only billion-dollar franchise, Forza Motorsport 7, wiped that bitch off the map. They have polyphony digitals, people, this is on tape. They can't hide this shit. This didn't happen during the show. It happened during the week. They were taking notes in open space. They were taking notes on Forza Motorsport 4 in such a fashion, Dan Greenwald had to back up and stop talking because they were taking notes on this shit. See, you have to see. This is why I hate it when people say, like, especially Boomstick, when he says, they should hire me in marketing. Motherfucker, it took me forever to get my marketing degree. That shit was hard as balls. Okay, but especially playing basketball in college, that shit was hard as fuck. While everybody else is partying, I'm in the accounting lab with them motherfuckers. Okay, but it's the whole scope of things. And when you see Connect, let's see what happened, what derived from Connect. It's a $3,500 device. What's PlayStation Move right now? It's Nothing. It's in the dumpster. But back to my main point. Let me prove to you how great the Xbox One generation was. Now all of a sudden, you hear Rand saying, "Oh, I'll never play a game that's not 60 frames." That's what the Xbox One brought us. They brought us 60 frames, and it didn't stop. They elevated every game to 60 frames per second. Furthermore, everybody want to talk shit about this generation. What started this generation off? Halo and Forza. Then they threw in a 1990s game in Flight Simulator that everyone forgets about. They forgot how well that game did. And then you wanted to talk about 2018. Hey, which Sony game do you want to have in 2018 and have the wallet of Sea of Thieves or any Sony game made that year? Okay. Now, all of a sudden, now you have what we have today. Just these three games are cash cow games that power Microsoft's industry. This is why they could get anything they want. Let somebody else jump in here. But I had to say that, dude. And here's why I don't like Uncharted. That bullshit. Once you finish the game is over. After you finish watching movies, that shit is over. The reason they don't have games come out in the holiday season is Sony cannot compete. Gears killed Uncharted when they released together. We never saw another Sony game again. Please let God of War come out this fall. Let that shit come out and see what happens to it. No, and that jackass David Jaffe was talking in terms of Kratos like that that dude is bigger than the Master Chief. Somebody tell that jackass that the Halo franchise is worth north of $5 billion. Tell that dumb motherfucker that. Man, let somebody else jump
bro.
in here. Peace.
Zing went off on. Take care. You POS. Yeah, man. Zing went off on that, man. It is everybody's opinion. That's the way we gotta look at it. You know, like if it was the Halo Forza games, we know them games are like great games and that, but we have to like get beyond that as well. And that's what these studios we're talking about right now, they're showing the roadmap with new games on top of it, the Forza Gears and Halo. That's the
Hey,
bonus.
Shaan,
This is what we're talking about.
why is it that whether it's sports, whether it's anything else, you can criticize your favorite brand, but when it comes to video games, you are wrong for criticizing your favorite brand?
That's what everywhere on both sides.
I just don't get why criticizing the Xbox One generation hurts other Zinc's feelings so much. I don't understand it. When Xbox had a fucking documentary talking about the shit that was the Xbox One themselves. I didn't make that documentary. They did. So if I criticize the Xbox One generation,
that's from your experience.
what the fuck? What do you want from me? I'm not a blind Xbox fanboy. I don't understand what you want from me.
This is what you need.
Xbox themselves can admit it. Shaan, it's like if I had cooked some nasty ass food and I said, "Oh, this shit is disgusting." I cooked this shit. Oh, this fucked up. This food terrible. And then my wife said, "No, it ain't, baby. It ain't that bad." No, bitch, you crazy. This shit is disgusting. No, it ain't that bad. I said it's disgusting. I created it. So if you think it's still good, okay, fine. That's your opinion. But when I say I live this, I remember constantly watching Digital Foundry videos, Xbox coming in 720p, 920p, PS4 1080p, ponies beating our damn legs in. This is shit that I experienced. But I just don't understand how you can say Xbox themselves admitted the Xbox One was weaker. Phil Spencer said with the Xbox One X, we wanted to take that power crown back. Did he say that, Shaan?
Yeah, of course he did. And
he said that if they never lost the power crown with the Xbox One, so Phil is making up shit, right? I'm done, bro.
All right, we're closing now because I'm really tired, man. Jigga J, what's going on with you, player?
Not much, man. How y'all doing?
Good, bro. Good, man. I'm just not feeling too good, but that's why I'm gonna close it out early, bro. What you got to say?
Yeah, I don't got much then, man. I know you're not feeling well, and Dirt's not feeling well now too. It seemed like so.
I don't know what you want from me, bro. I don't know what you want from me, man.
I'll tell you what I want from you though, Dirt.
What's that?
I want to fight you in WWE 2K22. What's
I'll
up?
probably whoop your ass in that.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man.
Yeah, but you probably. I mean, yeah. So let's do it.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's all I need. That's all I need to say, man. I hate ponies, and y'all have a good day.
Take care, bro, man. Be safe as well. Shout out to you, homie.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
anyway,
so that's
let's
the end of
cut
the
out.
show, bro. I ain't
I'm tired,
feeling
bro.
up to it no more, man.
Yeah. What's going on with you, anyway, player?
Not much, man. I'm just a little irritated now, bro. I just don't understand why. What the fuck? What do you want from me, man? I just don't get it, bro. I'm not about to be a blind Xbox fan, bro. I just can't. That's why I love what they're doing so much right now. They have improved dramatically. They are doing great things, and that's why when the 2 games was delayed, I was mad at first. Then I was calmed down, like, yeah, this shit gonna be fire. And soon we gonna start talking about how fire 2023 gonna be. But I don't know, bro.
We'll cross that bridge when it happens, and that, man. Let's give a shout out to every one of you guys, man. I know there was another big podcast going on, guys. We still hit over 90 plus, man. That was amazing, that, man. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to every one of you guys as well. Take care, be safe, and keep talking that shit.
Ain't nothing but against the party.
Ah, shit. You motherfuckers know what time is it? Hit that motherfucking like button. And you motherfucking ponies, hit that dislike button and get the fuck out of here, you soft motherfuckers. And ponies, Jim Ryan lied to you and pimped your bitch ass till the end of the west side. You motherfucking ponies know what to do. Walk down that street corner, twerk your motherfucking ass, then put your bitch ass hands out and sell your bitch ass for those $70 games, you soft motherfuckers.